Ladies and gentlemen, where do we begin? Give you a house tour here in a minute. Islandproject.com, #1 real estate asset in the world, tokenized on a multi-billion-dollar blockchain. Let's talk about what's going on in the news. This truly is a worldwide emergency. And of course, I am your general, General Greene. What is going on? So we have the massive hush money trial with Donald Trump taking place right now, and a verdict appears to be imminent. And so the question is, will this result in a guilty verdict? Will this result in jail time for Donald Trump? Will this result in a guilty verdict but no jail time? Will this result in a hung jury? What's going to happen next? Will he be acquitted? All of this hangs in the atmosphere of the worst selection cycle we have ever seen in the history of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, while America implodes socially and economically, I'm going to get into all the news in the stock market, the crumbling stock market, Nvidia stock, the giant Ponzi scheme pump and dump scam, which is now worth more than Tesla stock and Amazon combined. This is literally the tulip mania, and it's going to end in the worst disaster you've ever seen, worse than 1929. Which is why I own ski lodges now, 5,000 feet, because we have no bank debt and we're pouring all of our members' money into world-class property and now Park City Booyah, which I'll give you a property tour. This is property number 4. By the way, ski in and ski out. We can now surf and sand, get a suntan, drink a freaking Mai Tai from 3 amazing multi-million-dollar properties in Maui and Oahu and Waikiki Booyah, and now Deer Valley Booyah. And by the way, I love Utah. It's a great diversification move, not only because I love Utah as a state. It's very beautiful, but it's very safe. It's got a huge Mormon prepping base, which makes it a wonderful place to be in a Park City Booyah bunker when crap is about to hit the fan, Jan, which is why it's always been on my roadmap. Probably gonna buy a few more places out here as well. So contact my father. He's actually working right now. Give him a call, 808-442-2934. That's 808-442-2934 on board, so you can make a reservation at the host of these exclusive properties. In addition to your core investment, of course, annual cash flow payments, no bank debt, capital appreciation, real 100% ownership, because yes, we are the Robin Hoods. We are the anti-Black Rocks of the world, and we're dominating, and we're freaking Bitcoin rich. So deal with it. But what do I think is going to happen with the Trump trial? I think, honestly, because this is WWE, like even if we're looking at it from an outsider's perspective, you don't even care about Trump and you don't care about Biden, you don't like politics. We know for certain that the court is absolutely rigged in New York against Donald Trump. They hate him. They absolutely hate him. The jurors hate him. The judge hates him. Like literally, I'm not even using like too strong of a word. There's genuine hate and mistrust of Donald Trump in New York. So the whole trial is a sham. He's not getting a fair trial. It's absolutely 100% rigged. Everything's on the table. Anything could happen. We know the Democrats would go to any length, and I mean any length, like I mean JFK lengths, ladies and gentlemen, MLK lengths, okay? Any lengths to stop Donald John Trump from becoming president of the United States, round 2. But this is also WWE, so the gloves are off. There's an entertainment facade around this bread and circus. It's like Hunger Games, right? I watched the Gladiator movie again last night. Great, great movie. They're actually coming out with Gladiator 2 with Russell Crowe. And, you know, they're throwing bread at the circus, essentially in the Gladiator games. And this is like our modern day equivalent because, you know, America's a joke. America's a Ponzi scheme. It's criminal. The central bank creating inflation intentionally, locking people in their homes, taxing them on foreign wars we don't even support, that have nothing to do with NATO at all, like in Ukraine. So everything's on the table here, and you're gonna see the whole media frenzy now pump in no matter what happens. Acquittal, media frenzy. Conviction, media frenzy, right? So it's kind of like, what would be the worst thing that could happen? Jail time. So that's actually probably a real possibility, or at least the threat of it. I would say, because it's a circus and America's a freaking joke, I would say that Trump actually is probably convicted. I'm kind of just guessing. And then they threaten jail time, but then he never really goes to jail. And then the Democrats and CNN and the fake news can be like, well, he's above the law and he's a dictator. He's not even going to jail, even though none of their friends, none of the mafia, the Democrats or Republicans ever go to jail. No one's been investigated in the child trafficking ring of Jeffrey Epstein. No one cares. Prince Andrew was chilling with underage chicks, probably banging them in back rooms. No one cares. It's a total Ponzi scheme circus. And that's the point. So the gloves are off. And frankly, this is entertaining. This is exciting because at least it kind of gets us out of our shell and we can watch America implode while we get even richer. And isn't that the point? Right? Isn't that the point? While America implodes, we all get Bitcoin rich. We own the $100,000 Rolexes. We buy all the property before BlackRock does. We pour in with no bank debt into the best properties in the world so all of you can succeed and have options and choices as the Christian billionaire class and the badasses dominating since our launch, July 22, July 4th, which was our Declaration of Independence. Can I get a hallelujah? And by the way, I'm not the one doing this, guys, okay? I don't give myself the credit. I'm just the general here. It's Jesus Christ who has made this happen, and all glory to him. So that is massive. We also have huge threats coming from Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin has threatened nuclear attacks on the European Union as a result of now Antony Blinken of the USA, yeah, that's right, is now saying it will be okay. And he's kind of cloaking it, but he's saying that yes, America and NATO forces can attack Russia directly on their soil. Well, we already know that Vladimir Putin, which is winning the war, has threatened nuclear bombs, bombing raids, tactical nukes, Space Force nukes, whatever it might be on Europe. And again, what have I predicted? What's been my prediction for years? It's been a tactical nuke in Europe. And I pray I'm wrong, but I don't think I am because God told me and he always tells me the truth. And look, there's a freaking cross right there. I mean, you can't even make this stuff up. I'm telling you guys, Jesus Christ is King. He has lit this thing up and I am here to spread the good word with you today. It is May 30th and we sit on the edge of an absolute cliff abyss right now. You, if you're in the stock market, will lose everything. All of your retirement accounts are going to zero. Roth IRAs will go to zero. Everything will crumble. The infrastructure of America is crumbling. Civil disorder, maybe even civil war. They're putting out movies now that civil war is coming to the United States. It's getting worse and worse as the stock market drops, as I predicted, down another 400 points right now, bleeding into an absolute bloodbath as the Ponzi scheme of a select few stocks. There's 4 stocks. I think it's like Google, Nvidia stock, Amazon. There's like one other, and they're the only stocks that are rising while the breadth of the rest of the market. And I was a banker, guys, back in the day before I went rogue with a video camera and got super popular online, have millions of followers now because I told the banking class to go F itself and said, we're not going to allow you to bail yourselves out, you freaking criminals. We're actually in charge now, and we took over the entire internet, and now it's like 20 years later. So we have a total rigged stock market right now where there's just a handful of companies that are really influencing the averages at all, not giving us a true or clear picture of what is really going on. Now, I've kept pointing this out because it's a canary in the coal mine. Here we have Nvidia stock hitting a new all-time high today. It's been floating around up and down a little bit. This chart, if I can pull it up here, I don't think this phone is on the internet. Let's take a look here. It's not, but you've seen this chart. I can probably pull it up on my Twitter. Is a straight parabola. We've never seen anything like it in world history. If you thought that Tulip Mania was a Ponzi scheme, Nvidia stock is a Ponzi scheme. The coolest thing about it too is Nvidia is completely dependent on Taiwan and TSMC semiconductors. So once China attacks Taiwan, okay, once the attack comes, they won't have any semiconductors for their AI chips and for everything else they need. And the Ponzi scheme, of course, will crash back into the hundreds of dollars. Here we see Nvidia stock. This is from a couple of days ago, trading at 1137. It's trading even higher now. An absolute Ponzi scheme. No, this is not normal. No, you don't want to buy Nvidia stock. You never buy tops of parabolas. You're going to get your ass kicked. You will lose everything. This is a canary in the coal mine. It's also telling us that the Taiwan invasion is imminent. It's telling you that Wall Street is hosing you before they leave you with the hot potato bag of bullcrap. And they're going to reverse almost short this thing to the moon prior to collapsing the whole economic financial infrastructure, making your life a living hell, hyperinflating all of you to UBI on peasantry income, throwing you bread, creating a media circus, giving you the entertainment the American people love while you lose. Again, I am not here just to entertain you. I am here to bring you the Lord Jesus Christ. You see behind me, that cross just appeared. Just freaking appeared. I am here to tell you the freaking truth. I am here to save your soul, and I'm here to make you freaking rich, just like we have done. God bless all of you tuning in. Let me see my notes here. So much is going on in the news right now. Assassination fears of Vladimir Zelensky are increasing. Now, keep in mind, what I believe was an assassination, it's my opinion, I have to say that for all the cucks out there. Okay, I believe that Razi in Iran, that his helicopter didn't go down in just a little fog. Okay, I believe he was assassinated. It's my opinion. Okay, I have to say I could be wrong, but it's my opinion during wartime, during World War III, when Israel's at war with Gaza and Rafah, and they're also at war with Iran, and there's that red line there that the helicopter just didn't go down by accident. I believe it was an assassination. We've had multiple assassination attempts recently. The Slovakian leader, which could have been a Franz Ferdinand moment. I would argue that the Razi tragedy is that moment. We see college universities infiltrated now, riots starting to erupt all over college universities. You even have Ayatollah Khomeini reaching out to the students in college campuses right now saying, I stand with you, read the Quran. He's standing right with all those liberal left-tard institutions, which are totally corrupted and funded by the radical left to brainwash your children. I remember I've been to private school and public school. I went on almost a full ride water polo scholarship, Division I, water polo All-American. Started as a freshman NCAA. And when I went there, I was enrolling in classes, and I was kind of interested in, the girls, obviously. And I was reading, they're like, Christopher, which class would you like to take? And I'm like, well, this one looks nice, women's rights. Maybe there's some pretty girls in there. And then there was another class on how white people were racist. Anyways, I signed up to both of those courses, and it blew my mind. I didn't know what I was getting into. I was sitting in school, I remember this, in Washington, D.C., as an athlete, as a college athlete, and I'm sitting there and they're telling me what a terrible person I am and how I should be ashamed for being a racist and stuff. And I'm like, well, what the heck is going on? I'm just trying to pick up on girls. Maybe there's a pretty girl here. I'm a single guy and, I'm in this brand new city, pointing out just the rig job. If you're sending your kids to these college universities paying hundreds of thousands of dollars just so they can be brainwashed to destroy America so they can riot on college campuses in support for, the craziness going on in the world today, it's just one of the sources of all of our institutions that are really the problem here in the crumbling United States of America. We have another post here. This is a direct quote from Vladimir Putin, not my opinion. Russian President Vladimir Putin said this, quote, recently, NATO countries, especially the smaller European states, must realize what kind of game they are playing. Does the West want a global conflict? I don't think so. Now, Medvedev has not only warned he will assassinate, it's on the table, Vladimir Zelensky, the American puppet that used to be an actor, right? The guy that gets all the money now, he gets trillions of dollars for no reason, even though they're losing the war, has warned of that, but also nuclear war in the Eurozone. So we've got that going on. Also, a report from the Financial Times, now that Anthony Blinken has confirmed that they will start launching attacks along with NATO and other Baltic states that don't even need a green light from NATO to attack Russia directly on their soil. Welcome to World War III, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't live through World War II, but we're in World War III now. Now, of course, Coca-Cola, Ford, Motors Company, other companies in the United States helped fund that whole, World War II, even with Germany. I can't say the word, but they were funding even those atrocities if you really study your history. Henry Ford, he was actually on the side of the Germans. I'm not really sure if you really know that or not. But again, America has a long past of funding these global conflicts and wars on both sides of the aisle and with multiple countries at the same time because they profit from the destruction. You do understand this, right? War is all about population control, moving around assets, taking over all the real assets, which is why I launched islandproject.com to defend you, the American public, and all of our beautiful members from dozens of countries overseas so that you could actually fight back. Now, NATO has just 5% of air defenses needed to protect its eastern flank. Just 5%. So guess who's going to fund this? And guess who's going to move their tanks in? And guess who's going to move all their military assets and personnel over there and all their drones? The United States of America. So again, yes, we're in debt. Yes, they can never pay it back. Yes, it's trillions and trillions of dollars worth of your kids' money. Yes, your kids don't have a future anymore because of your criminal politicians. But they'll be funding a brand new war. Here we have Anthony Blinken. This is from the Wall Street Journal. Signals an attack is imminent. Strike inside Russia and possible not just with American weapons, but NATO troops. Here we are. This is the Wall Street Journal. Not my opinion. It is a fact. Blinken green-lighting World War III internally on Russia directly inside Russia. Mother Russia. Well, I'll tell you this. Vladimir Putin is laughing, and so would I be. And if I was chilling with Putin, we'd be doing vodka shots and high-fiving right now because we know who loses in this scenario, and it'll be the American people, which is just what they want. By design, 5th and 6th generation warfare is what they completely intend. So as the world implodes, as Trump is about to be jailed, as tyranny overtakes the United States of America, let me give you guys a home tour of some actual real solutions. Here we are, Park City, Booyah. This is 5,000 square feet. We've got multiple in-suites, absolutely gorgeous. Ski in, ski out, 5 stars, black limo, black ops come from the airport. Iceman just moved in. He's got a new ski lift, ski rack. He's been lifted, decked out for all of our members. We have a massive dining room here. This is really perfect for all of our community events. So as I hold annual events for all of our members, be taking advantage of this area. It's got like telecommunications equipment, the internet as well. I mean, we are bunkering up, preparing for World War III. Let's just be honest. Let me kind of show you here the main family room. So where I was watching the Gladiator movie last night. And I'll show you as the mountain tops here. We don't really have a lot of snow because we're entering summer, but you can see the beautiful view here. And then right up there, all the access. This is the number one property in the world, in my opinion. Number one property in the world. Keep in mind, Hollywood's here every year, every February, tons of money's flying in. In addition to that, they're opening up an entirely new mountain on Deer Valley. Will Ferrell's actually our neighbor, along with a couple other executives, the Disney CEO. He's one of our neighbors. I'll take you down here. I have the screens down at the moment. I've got another room here. This is the penthouse, too, by the way. Penthouse, islandproject.com. A little dark in here right now because I have the screens down. There's another view, another area, another fireplace. All of it is, I kind of don't like this, but it's all smart controlled. So basically, I can turn on like every fireplace that I want at any given time. All the lights, draw all the shades. Here's the master bath. There was another in-suite on the other area. Got a big bath there, 2 toilets in there. We got another area over here. There's a little nook right there. And you can see General, he was a little sleepy because I came in real late last night. Here I've got the master in-suite here, islandproject.com. Click the link below. Deploy your capital today into a no bank debt asset. Own the best real estate in the world, along with my amazing team who's already done it. We've already done it. Property number 4 has been acquired. Property 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 to 12 by the end of the year. Then I'm tokenizing, making all of my members stupid freaking rich. Got another deck here. Amazing deck. Got a little fireplace. I really liked waking up earlier this morning, so I got my cup of coffee. I had a little fireplace going. You can see the amazing views here from the penthouse. And I was just kind of studying the news, thinking to myself, okay, is Trump going to jail? When do the riots start? And then I just laughed and said, I don't even care. I don't even care. We don't care at all. Let me show you this amazing deck here for a minute. Set my coffee down. As we come outside here, again, this is Deer Valley. This is like Malibu, baby, guys. You guys realize we only buy in the freaking booyahs. We only buy in the soon-to-be the Thailand booyah. We only buy in the freaking Bali booyah. I've got a heated spa there. Also, too, just so our tootsies don't get cold when we come outside, these are all heated pads. So after you come, ski with us here at islandproject.com at one of our world-class properties and events and meet the general along with my entire team and my amazing baller family that just keeps 1000xing during the collapse of America, you can keep your little tootsies here nice and little warm before you come in here to the magnificent spa. Now, I'll show you the view here real quick. Okay, we've got this amazing view. We can look back into the valley there, and of course, Park City's just below us. I am looking forward to going to Sundance Film Festival and hanging out with Robert Redford and others because, I do really like movies. I think they're fun, and, a little entertainment's pretty good. So you can see Park City is just right down there in a little bird's-eye view, 360-degree panoramic. I'll just show you behind here. It's great for grilling here at islandproject.com. We got 2 grills, so we can fire everything up that we need here. Total privacy, total exclusivity. Again, you've got a full staff. You got a butler here. There's like 10 TVs. Just sick, right? Again, guys, there's people that tell you what they're going to do, and there's people that just do it and show you. And here I am. I'm showing you property number 4, $17 million deployed. I'm buying more units here, more property in Deer Valley and many other locations. And you can see the beautiful mountain right above me, still kind of snow peaked and snow capped. So my point is what the heck are you guys even waiting for? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for something good to happen? Do you not think that America's not going to implode? Do you think, here, I'll show you how the fireplace starts. It's kind of cool. Check this out. Do you think that lightning is just going to strike by you doing nothing? Do you think by being a weak individual and not going after the life of your dreams that you're somehow going to dominate? You're not, because people like me will continue to dominate because we do it. See, whether or not you like me or hate me, it doesn't matter. I get stuff done along with my team and my fathers, and everything I say, I actually do. It's the all-American winning spirit here. So here I've got my Creston, this is what it's called here. I got my little home device right here. It controls the whole house. I'm just going to show you, it's pretty dope. You can light all the fireplaces. Everything's kind of smart. I kind of like and don't like that because I don't really trust the technology. Here we go. Just press the little master suite button, and then we'll get a nice little warm, toasty fire here for all the members. Again, if you'd like to book a reservation, and this is going to sell out, guys, if you want to get on board so you can make sure you can ski this ski season with me and my entire team, make sure you do that now by calling 808-442-2934, talking to Papa John. You get all the property details, the specs of all of our properties, a whole lot more, and you can quickly just fill out the members tab at islandproject.com. Light up, little baby. Light that little fire, baby. Get the fire lit. All right, here, let's come through here, passing through the bathroom. There's a lot of different rooms here. I'm not going to show you everything, but I'm giving you a taste. I'm giving you a freaking taste, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving you a freaking taste of the 1,000 freaking X. I'm giving you the freaking taste of the Bitcoin rich. Why do you think I've been working so hard? Chris, you tell us about Island Project all the time. That's because we're building a freaking empire. I'm building a freaking multi-billion-dollar empire. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm making all my members rich. While other people talk about it. Again, other people are weak. Other people are lazy. It's why I was an All-American. I kicked the crap out of all my competition. It's why I was an MVP. Is because you can't beat me. I will outwork you. I will outsmart you. I have more tenacity than most people. I believe in God. And all glory to the King. I can show you here. Let me show you a little bit more of the kitchen. Islandproject.com. Show you here. We got a nice view. This is a good little area too. You're kicking your skis off or whatnot. So you're one of our members and you got your skis kicking off. And yeah, honey, give me a hottie toddy. Over there, we got another bathroom right over here. 1,000 freaking X. I don't know. I think, where'd Papa John go? Papa John, I think he's getting some coffee. We've got a big walk-in. These are less exciting things in my eyes, but there we go. Got a little, for those of you like cooking. Got these gas, I like the gas stove tops, right? Got this up here, it'll make some tea or whatnot. Got all this here. You can see how much depth there is here. I mean, the views, on camera, it doesn't even really show how dope it is, honestly. As you know, everything in person looks better. I mean, this place is huge. These views are freaking outstanding. Like, take a look at this. Look at these huge vaulted penthouse ceilings. Like, it doesn't get any more diamond nuts rich than this. Biggest acquisition yet. So our Park City addition is the biggest deployment of capital yet, which tells you how bullish I'm on it, because I also know what's going to happen with their major Mayflower development, how much new money is coming in. By 2034, again, the Olympics are coming as well, which is kind of a long ways out, but every investment that we buy, we're just owning it forever. So again, to make wealth, you've got to make money while you sleep. All my members with just 30K make money while they sleep. So they're taking a piss, money, they're making money while they sleep. They're sleeping, they're making money while they sleep, right? They're out playing tennis, they're making money while they sleep. While they're watching Donald Trump being arrested, they're making money while they sleep, because all these properties spit out massive cash flows. Now, property like this, I mean, I can't even tell you how much this costs per season at a nightly rate. So I want you to think about the dividends that even my members are being paid in addition to the income. The fact that I've allowed some stays, which I didn't have to do, but I'm Robin Hood and I'm just cool like that. I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's build this whole community out. Let people use all the properties, because it could just be a core investment. Like, BlackRock just buys properties. It's like you can come and stay at them. When you buy an Apple stock, you can't make love to your paper. Like, oh God, I love this Apple stock so much. I love Tim Cook so much. Hey, Timmy boy, I love that $1 million of Apple collapsing stock. Like, you can't hang out with it. You can't touch it. You can't have any fun. Life is short. It's a lifestyle enhancement. People that want to be the ballers, you want to be a part of my community. You want direct access to me, my father, all of our amazing team. So Papa John's been here. Papa, you're a mess, bro. He's got another deck over here. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of it, but this is another major master suite. He's got some stuff scattered here. Papa John, clean up after yourself. Good news is there's a full-time staff. So all your dishes get done at the end of the night, turn down service, turn up service, full-time housekeeping, etc. Concierge, private club. I showed you the pool this winter. This was before we went under contract. Massive pool. What else? 2 spas outside. Private gym. Ryan Seacrest was actually here last time I was here. I was working out in the gym by myself. And then someone asked me, like, Christopher, did you notice who that was? I'm like, no. It was like, that was Ryan Seacrest. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just kind of giving you a taste of the caliber of this particular property. Again, when it comes to real estate, you don't buy any real estate. You buy the absolute best. You buy the #1 locations in the world so that you've locked in forever through a legacy acquisition, the #1 asset. Again, I can't even make this up. Like, look how there's a cross literally right there. Here's what's weird about it. It doesn't show up really when I look at it. It only shows up here on camera. You see me speak all the time, and rainbows are just kind of blowing up all around me all the time. Now there's a freaking cross in my TV. Yes, I'm a sinner. Yes, I'm not perfect. Yes, I'm outlandish. I'm extremely creative, but that's also why I'm rich. You see, I was crazy enough to establish this portfolio, $33.5 million, by properties all around the world with no bank debt, the Robin Hood of capital creation, allowing all of our members to buy the assets that they don't want you to own. And now, frankly, as we're coming in as this massive disruptor into the market, we're now taking over the entire real estate industry. Keep in mind that my real estate company, islandproject.com, is going to disrupt traditional brokerage and traditional real estate activity as well, because I've been planning on it for years. Notice how, there's a big threat of real estate commissions and all this kind of stuff now. Well, of course, and my company's going to help disrupt it, and it's going to help move into the new technology footprint, along with everything I've studied with Bitcoin, blockchain. I've gotten everything right about that. I mean, I run the largest school in the world. I have hundreds of thousands of students at bitcoinrich.com. You guys do know that, some of my newer viewers. Every single thing I've pivoted into has been a 1000x success. This is why I have members from all over the world. This is why a lot of my members have been with me for over 10 years, and they've listened to my advice. They've gotten rich in Bitcoin. They're sitting on tens of millions of dollars now. And it's one of the reasons why, frankly, it's been easy with our capital raise, because I've made people a lot of money. And of course, in addition to that, they always go to people that make money, but they also go to where they feel good, where their heart is at. I mean, I'll be frank with you, all the things that we've done so far, and we have a lot more work to do. Like, all of this to me is just fun. Like, I don't see it as necessarily a notch on the belt. I really don't care at all. I see it as fun. So I just see these things as tools in the pursuit of, well, not just happiness as we hear about, in the United States, but like in our spiritual pursuit to be the best leaders that we possibly can be. Like you need tools to do big things. Whether or not that tool's the pebble of David who took out Goliath, or whether or not it's Noah building the ark, or whether or not it's Island Project building the digital Noah's Ark with the largest capital fundraise in the world, completely taking no prisoners, having already successfully acquired and moved into 4 freaking properties. We will have 10 to 12 by the end of the year, and that's when I'll be posturing and, of course, pivoting for the tokenization event. To learn about that more, contact my father. He's best in the world. My dad's a very successful man, for those of you who don't know. My dad was very successful early in life. In his early 40s, actually retired. He sold his food manufacturing company to a company that later was acquired by Heinz. We were in food production. My dad's extremely smart. My dad's very wealthy. And he actually retired for like 10 years or something, played golf. He was kind of just hanging out, doing his own thing for a while, but then realized, hey, this isn't what life is about. Life is about the pursuit, again, of doing really fun things with your time, with your energy, with your passion, and more importantly, in my father's own words, we were talking about this last night as we were pretty tired from our flight, and he was just saying, it's really just all about helping people, Christopher. Like, we're here to help people. And, he almost kind of like shed a tear. He's like, because my dad talks to all of our members like on a regular basis, every single day for hours on end. And he's just like, we've really helped people, Christopher. And it's kind of emotional. And I'm just like, wow, like that is so amazing that our hard work is paying off. Because I will be honest, we work so hard. We're taking so many, no prisoners, like we're busting our balls so hard on a regular basis. Like sometimes I don't even feel it. Like I don't even feel the success. Like this might sound kind of funny, but it's almost like we like achieve and then it's just off to the races to the next one. So like my mind now isn't even on this place. I'm like, most people would be like finished. They'd be like, oh shit, we've made it. We've made it. We've conquered the world. Like I haven't even celebrated because there's a lot more work that I have to do and I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not doing it for the self-glorification. Again, I'm doing it to help people, make our members rich, change the world, battle these criminals and crooks on Wall Street, battle BlackRock and this evil cabal of people that are hurting all of us, hurting our children. I'm standing tall for my children. My children, for those of you that don't know, I don't talk about my family a lot, but I got many, many kids, guys. I got a beautiful family, a beautiful wife, beautiful family, man. I do this stuff for them so that my kids, one that you have seen on camera, Austin, that they're going to have a better future and a better life so that they can do amazing things. Now, I want you to envision, just take a look at this is one of the properties, right? But I want you to just think about this for a minute, how valuable our portfolio is. When my dad tells you our portfolio is already worth hundreds of millions of dollars, it's because it is. By itself, with no tokenization ever. As time progresses, the Island Project portfolio will not just be 10 to 12 properties, it'll be 20, and then it'll be 40. I'll probably be in my 50s then. It'll be 50 properties, and then 100 properties. And it scales over time, even if I never tokenize, and tokenization's our big event. But I'm just pointing out, even the core structural investment you can't lose. Even if we never tokenized, you're making money, you got appreciating capital growth, you're making money while you sleep. In addition to that, there's no downside risk, there's always an appraised value, and there's fun, and there's some use based on your tiers. So if you've got 500 units with me, that's 500K. You take it out of the bank, it's not earning anything. There's a lot of risk in the banks, there's risk in the stock markets. You're earning yield. You've got a nice cap rate coming in every single year. Plus, in addition to that, you've got liquidity, and in addition to that, you can use it. I mean, guys, I built the project the way that I would want to see something like that. What I thought would be the best use case, how could we empower people with an actual real investment class that was untouchable by the people before, but not until the breakthrough of technology coming through this giant platform that God has blessed me with the cross on the TV, as you saw just moments ago. It's all this. It's all islandproject.com. So we have major additional acquisitions coming. I got the Learjet fired up, of course, for Thailand Booyah, Bali Booyah coming soon. I'm going to keep you posted, of course, with all of the world events. everything that's going on. I'm probably due for an update at the crypto school. I've just been really busy closing on properties. So, I mean, all my attention is going to islandproject.com, guys. The reason why I talk about it all the time is because I'm making our members rich and taking no prisoners while other people complain about their lives. So if you want to become a proud owner today, in this exact moment, join the club, so to speak. Get in to islandproject.com. Join hundreds of other members that just onboarded this month from all over the world. I just sent out 364 new hats. That tells you how many members just joined in the last 30 to 45 days, guys. If you want to own a slice of heaven, you know, it doesn't compare to heaven, but so to speak, if you want to own a slice of the best portfolio in the world, own a part of this, own a part of Maui, own a part of Oahu, own a part of Kapalua Bay, own a part of where I was golfing with Austin the other day. You want to experience that and then also get out of this little screen too. Come into the real world with me. Come out here. Come to the parties. Come hang out with the Christian ballers. Okay, feel great about yourself and what you've done. Roll over those accounts. Let my dad help you move that 401k, that Roth IRA right over. There could be tax advantages to that. Go seek a tax advice or ask my dad any questions. He can point you in the right direction. Feel good about your investment. Know you've done something great. And in addition to that, it's at the point now there's really no risk. And the reason is we've already acquired all the properties. Like, guys, we've already got them. Here's the problem. I can't let all of you in, and I can't do it legally. We have 33,500 units that could ever be sold. This is a managed private sale fundraise. What that means is my team is very selective, my father and I, and who we sign off on and who actually gets in. I can close the fund right now, but we've left a little open for our existing members so you could DCA, so you could bump up into the other tier levels to reach your investment goals. In addition to that, I've left the door open, just a little creak, okay? Because again, we're moving fast, we're moving quick. Success doesn't sleep, guys. You've seen me go from 0 to 1 in just, less than 2 years? 0 to 1. Over the last 20 years, you've seen me come from a basement broke, living out of a box, doing social media, getting rich online, e-commerce, social media. Then you saw me buy Bitcoin under 1,000, recommend it, build a world-class crypto academy, hundreds of thousands of students. You've now seen me go 0 to 1 again in the real estate game. Again, money is fast and quick. The best opportunities, I wouldn't be married to my beautiful wife. My wife's a freaking model. That's why my kids are so good looking. They're much more handsome and beautiful than I am. My wife's a supermodel. And you know how that worked? You know how I got her? Yeah, you want to hear the story? The second I saw her, and I've been with my wife going on almost 17, 18 years now. She really is my right-hand woman. But the way that I got her, the moment I saw her, and I knew she'd just knock out beautiful, we connected eyes. I said, I'm going to marry that girl. The second, this was actually in college, the second the buzzer goes off, we're getting out of class or whatever, no hesitation, right after her. Asked her out, straight, she even knew I was going to come ask her out. Took what I wanted. Again, take what you want in life. Because if you don't, there's a guy like me and he will. Because again, success don't sleep. Success moves fast. There's abundant money. Getting rich is freaking easy. I mean, I can toast you guys to that. Super easy today. All you have to do is join islandproject.com because the reality is other people think so small. Other people are thinking so weak mindset. Other people are thinking they can't do it. Other people are laughing. While they laugh, I step out of my Learjet. And I learned that a long time ago. Let them laugh. Let them cackle. Let them leave a hate-filled comment. Good, you made me money, bro. Every comment you leave puts another, dollar billion in my pocket. So let people laugh. Let them laugh all the way to your success. Let them laugh at your big dreams. Let them laugh. I'm motivating you guys today. I'm motivating you because I want you guys to understand how powerful you are, how our project is the most powerful thing I've ever built, how it truly is the most incredible opportunity in the world. And all of you can do this simply with a mindset shift, just with a 30K minimum, a 30 unit minimum. And then while they're laughing, sip your coffee, join us, know you made the best investment in the world at islandproject.com, and just enjoy the view. And take in the clean air. And let's just, even take a moment of silence, just take in the peace. And hear the birds singing. And I've told you this before, there's no competition at the top. You notice that? You see anyone else out here? No. No competition at all. Be the competition. We are the number one. When you buy islandproject.com, you've bought the Rolex, you've bought the Lamborghini, you've bought the Ferrari, and you've bought the best people in the world. When you buy islandproject.com, you've bought me. You've bought my father, you've bought our team. You're doing something powerful. And again, all glory to the King. I didn't do it. I just worked my ass off and Jesus provided, proving once again that he can, does, and will move mountains in all of your lives. But you just got to take the risk on yourself. I love you. This is a message of hope, beauty, clarity, salvation, motivation. And I am your general, General Greene of the Kingdom of God. See ya at the links below or call my dad at 808-442-2934. Love to talk to you soon. On board now.